One workout is not going to get you a PB, but there are some workouts that really stick out in training as the confidence boosters and the ones that get you that bit closer to achieving your goal, and this is one of mine. Today we're going to be doing a broken miles workout and I'm going to try and not break Rick in the process.
Yeah, please don't, because soon I'm doing something that absolutely terrifies me. That is a first half marathon post major knee surgery. I never thought at most points during my recovery that I'd ever run a 5k again. Somehow I did it and I ran a post-surgery PB, but now it's time to take on the challenge of a half marathon. Go easy on me.
Well, the workout today is going to be fun. Let's go.
First up, we're warming up with 5 to 10 minutes of jogging and doing some drills and dynamic stretches. This workout is a hard one, especially as the first time I did it, I didn't read it properly and so went off way too hard. But I'm making sure Rick knows what he's getting himself into today. So we have 1 mile or 1.6 kilometres at around 10k pace, followed by 2 minutes walking rest. Then we have another mile, but this time broken down into 4 lots of 400 metres with 60 seconds walking rest in between. This should be a bit quicker, so closer to your 5k pace. Then we repeat that all again, followed by a cool down jog to finish. Rick may hate me until this is over.
You feel ready?
No, but let's do it anyway.
I've got faith in you. So first up, we're doing 1 mile. Sorry, I'm mixing miles and kilometres, but we're going to do it at 5 minutes kilometre pace, which is your 10k pace.
Yeah.
That's all we need to worry about for now. Off we go. So the great thing that this workout does is it's a long rep, so teaches you to settle into that pace, not get too excited. This mile's going to feel really good. The one later on's not going to feel as good.
When did you do this?
So I did this when I was preparing for the last half marathon that I ran.
Yeah.
It's quite a nice kind of short workout to do either in a taper week. So once you've built up the mileage, kind of have not a week off, but a week where you're doing slightly fewer miles.
Yeah.
Or it's a good one to do at the start of a half marathon block because it is that little bit shorter. So I did it with a friend on a track, which is useful because then you can start to visualize it a little bit more. You can do it in a park as well, which is what we're doing. And the key thing is just grinding it out for this first mile. Then we're going to break it down. We are going to go a little bit faster, but it's only for 400. So if you visualize a track, we're doing 4 laps of a track first, and then we only have to do 1 lap at a time before we get a little bit of a rest. The pacing is going to be all off at the start. If it's the first time we're doing this, we started off at 4:46 and now we've dialed it back down. So look at making sure that your overall pace is 5. So I've got my watch set up on lap pace.
Yeah.
And currently we're at 5:01.
Oh, that's good.
For the lap.
I might add that.
Yeah. So rather than kind of focusing being bang on that pace of the whole thing, because like right now we're coming up to a hill, use lap pace. It's very forgiving.
Thinking on the day, try and run under 2:05.
Yeah.
Which is 5 mins, 55 seconds per kilometre.
Yeah.
So doable, you would have thought.
And we're not touching that pace at all in this workout. This is getting us faster so that when you settle into a 5:55,
yeah,
it will feel so comfortable and you'll be able to run it for longer.
Half marathon training is going to involve speed and endurance. This workout gives you a bit of both with these longer mile repeats, but it's definitely focused on giving you another gear which is faster than your half marathon pace. This means that alongside this, Rick is also building up his mileage using the 10% rule. He is gradually adding 10% onto his runs and weekly mileage, building up towards a half marathon. If it's your first half you're building towards, you might not run a full half in training, or some plans will get you running over a half marathon distance at a slower than race pace. The key is to choose a plan that's right for your level and build up slowly.
And stop.
Okay.
How was that?
Yeah, that was all right. That felt like a faster pace than I'd want to be running at.
Yeah.
Over anything more than 10k.
Which is perfect, because that's your 10k pace.
Yeah.
So we've done a mile.
Yeah.
Now we're doing another mile, but this time it's split up. So the first rep's going to feel so short. The key thing is though, is to make sure that you hit the pace straight off and don't go too fast.
The only speed session that I've done that's similar to this is when I was going for the 5k PB and I was doing 8 times 200s just to pick up some speed, and I was doing those 200s at about 4:30 pace.
Right, well 4:45, 400 metres, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Shorter reps means shorter rests though, so we've only got 60 seconds between these.
Okay, killer.
This is good, this is really good. Super strong, then we've got a minute to walk, and then we're back in. Isn't this fun?
No.
Hello, you did nice.
Oh, thank you so much.
Right now on the podcast.
No way. That's surreal.
Well, Andy.
All right.
Oh yeah, he
Doesn't
talks a
shut
lot.
up, that lad.
And stop. Lovely.
Keep walking.
Yeah, keep walking. Genuinely, every single time I see you run, I just smile because I know, I feel like it means so much more to you because you didn't have it for so long.
Yeah. I mean, that's great. But let me come up with a better answer.
I'm so tired. No, that was perfect. Just goes to show that even when you love running so much and you're so excited to get back to it,
Yeah.
interval sessions still suck. Right, so nice and consistent, yeah? We're
Yeah.
coming again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. The second one's always going to feel a bit rubbish because the first one's exciting. The second one, still got 2 more after this.
Yeah.
But we've settled in. We are bang on the pace.
It feels fast because I'm running at this pace on a weekend on a 5k all out, but this
Yeah.
feels faster because of the mile beforehand, I think.
Yeah, well, you've settled into a different pace, but hopefully on the next one, your body will have kind of learnt this pace and you can stop.
Oh, that one went quicker. So it's quite a mental workout, this, actually.
Yeah, 15 seconds left.
Oh God, those minutes go quickly.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Nice. I feel like I'm actually settling into this a little bit now.
He's loving it.
Not loving it, but definitely settling into it.
Who
So-
doesn't love a workout with me in the sunshine? Oh, and stop.
Oh, phew, thank God. Did we go past then?
No.
Phew. Oh, that one felt better than the first. Was that the first? Was that the second or the third?
That's a third.
That's a third.
We only got
Alright,
one left. How's your knee feeling?
okay. Knees feeling pretty strong. Managed to work in S&C the day in between training.
Yeah.
So I still work 50-50, so 50% strength and conditioning to the same amount of runs per week.
Yeah.
I just won't go on that run. I just won't go out unless
you
I've done
can't do
if I've
the
not done the
S-
S&C. I won't go out. Don't want to risk it.
So last rep, then we get a big recovery.
Okay. Big recovery.
3, 2, 1. Off we go. Woohoo! We're running. Okay, halfway. Need to dig a little bit deep on this one. We're a bit behind.
Okay.
200 meters to go. This might be the end of the happy reps. We might be entering
The
the
sad reps.
grin and bear it reps. And stop.
Whew.
Yes. Set 1.
These fast reps feel so short after you've done the mile effort, but there are 4 of them, so the key is don't go off too fast and make each effort nice and even. The overall distance in this workout is quite short compared to a half marathon, so the focus is on paces and consistency.
This workout was so hard, but this is what I wanted, something challenging, and training for a half marathon is, quite frankly, exactly that. As annoying as Sarah is during a workout, I was actually enjoying myself. Just don't tell her that.
So now it's going to feel harder.
Yeah, because
The-
we're living on a prayer.
Yeah, we've got the miles in our legs. Now we're kind of simulating the end of the race when it does feel quite hard.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 mile, 5-minute kilometres, off we go. I think the best thing you can do with these sessions as well is drag a friend along, especially if they're like slightly quicker. I did it with a mate who's slightly quicker than me, and it just meant that when we were doing the reps, or especially the 400s, I was digging so much deeper and I got a really good like confidence boost for it.
Yeah.
I think that's what I love with these sessions as
Pulls
well.
you
is that-
along a little bit.
yeah, and it also, it kind of takes you out of worrying about the half marathon distance. These distances are helping, but they feel so alien to 13.1 miles. The whole kind of aim of these is get the pace up, do something that feels a little bit faster, so that when you dial it down into half marathon pace, it feels nice and comfy. This is a nice time to think about breathing, think about your form. Is your chin up? Imagine there's a string coming out the top of your head.
Oh yeah.
Nice deep breaths, drive the arms, drive the knees. We're not sprinting, but equally, just like in a race, when you get towards the end of it, you want to do that form check to make sure you're running well.
How are we looking?
Really good. Coming up, we're over halfway, 200 meters, my watch is gonna ping. That means we've got 600 left.
Rick was doing so well here. This workout kind of simulates the feeling of no man's land in a half marathon. I always struggle between 16 and 20k because it feels like you have so long to go and keeping up the pace feels really hard. But if you can teach yourself to hold on and not give up in a workout, that will really help on race day for finishing strong. But what do you find hard in races? Let me know in the comments.
Every single runner we've passed in the park today has said hello, and they've all had it's Rick running.
It's Sarah running.
No, I think it's you. I think
No,
they're like,
it's-
wow, he doesn't just sit and talk about running.
Oh, that's
He
true,
actually-
yeah.
he
Yeah, there
actually
is genuine
goes-
shock when people actually see my body moving.
They're like, and not even
doing this.
Yeah. Okay, nice. 450 to go.
This is tough.
This is hard. This is good. Look, we're seeing Rick suffer. Everyone's wanted to see this for so long.
They've seen it before. They don't need any more.
They've seen it before.
Oh my God.
We'll see it again.
This is a different type of suffering.
If you like this, click subscribe so that you can watch him suffer for the whole half marathon, which I'll be there for too. Isn't that great? And drop a comment down below. When your face looks like this, what do you use to spur yourself on? And stop. Yes. How did that feel?
Oh, the combination's adding up
Yeah,
and it's becoming exhausting.
yeah.
And this is not a training plan that I've done anything like before.
We've covered 6.5 kilometres. Does it feel like that?
To be fair, it actually doesn't.
No.
It feels like I've got a bit of structure and I've got a plan ahead of doing it now.
Yeah.
Because obviously I was just doing long run 5k a week. If I'm mixing one of these, maybe instead of the 5k, then I feel like this will put me in good stead.
Ready? Starting in 3, 2, 1, off we go. This is asking your body to pick up the pace on tired legs. It's gonna feel hard, but you got it. Oh, feel the dance stuff. Woo.
Good God.
Okay, 10 seconds and then last 400 meters. So
Right.
let's just throw everything we've got. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Last 50. Look how strong Rick looks. Look how happy Rick looks. Remember, we need to cool down.
What's the cool down?
Just a little jog.
It kind of blows my mind that I'm back doing things like this after spending so long out of action, almost a year on crutches, unsure of whether I'd ever do a 5k again. To be able to be outside, running, pushing myself to see what I'm capable of, it just feels surreal. I am so grateful to be doing this. Don't think you'll see me doing a marathon though. A half is quite enough. Thank you very much.
3, 2, 1. Yes! You did it! That was good. On a scale of 1 to 10,
Yeah.
how much did you enjoy that?
More than I thought I'd enjoy it. Probably 5 out of 10.
5 out of 10.
Yeah.
My company is worth more than 5 out of 10.
Yeah, your company got it to 5.
Right.
It would have been 1. I've not done anything like that. Nothing like it. Definitely, I feel like I've got a few more tricks in my locker ahead of this race now, which I definitely didn't have any tricks whatsoever.
The locker was empty.
There were no tricks in my locker.
There was nothing in it.
My locker was go, finish.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I've got a little trick in there.
It's just about the building blocks.
Yeah.
There's the confidence. that you have speed in your legs.
Yeah, brick by brick.
Now we've got to build the distance brick.
Yeah.
And then on top of all of that, it's just the consistency,
Yeah.
which you already have. Keeping in the gym, keeping the miles up, you've got it.
Yeah.
And if you can't wait to watch Rick take on a half marathon, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you drop a comment down below saying what we can say to Rick on half marathon day.
Yeah.
Giving some tips and advice. And if you want to watch the time that I paced Rick to his previous 5K
Oh God, that was
PB, because he's
miserable.
beaten it again since then, go and watch this video right here.